We're always hearing about exports and what that means for the U.S., but Derrel, who exactly do we export to?
Well, in terms of beef exports, if you look at the first 3 months of 2018, we've actually exported beef to about 100 countries, actually exactly 100 countries according to the data. However, 85 of those countries only amount to 5.9% of our total exports. So the other 15 countries, represent 94.1% of our total exports, and out of those, the 6 biggest countries account for 86.5% of our total exports.
So who's the major markets? What countries factor into that?
Well, our major beef export markets are Japan, South Korea, Mexico, Hong Kong, Canada, and Taiwan. And so all of those have been major markets. They change position occasionally, and so far this year, all of them except Canada are up at least a little bit to quite a bit. Canada is actually down nearly 10% year over year.
We're always hearing about China, and China's in the news, especially recently. How does China factor in?
Well, China's one of those countries that's in that top 15, but not in the top 6. So they currently rank number 12. We've had access now for just about a year. We're watching those monthly statistics. China's the only one of those countries in that second tier of export countries that has potential to be a significantly bigger market.
What are the value of the exports?
We focus a lot on exports as a component of demand. So if we send beef out of the country, that's an additional demand. It helps, in the case of it moderates supplies and adds to demand. That's certainly one of it. And we can put that in quantity terms or in value terms. There's a couple of other factors that are very important though. Beef is not one thing. It's many different products. A lot of times we're exporting products that don't really have much value in the U.S. So those are a bigger increment of net value. And one of the things that happens is when we export products that don't have as good a demand in the U.S., we actually are helping domestic demand because we're moving products out that we would otherwise eat. Beef is a perishable product, and if we produce it, it's going to get eaten. It's better to send it someplace where it has a higher value rather than having it detract from stronger demand for other products here in the U.S.
All right, thanks, Derrel. Derrel Peel, Livestock Marketing Specialist at Oklahoma State University.